Hey guys, what's up? Yokurama here. So, the spring season of anime is coming to a close. Early July, the summer season starts for the new anime season. And to get into the summer spirit, I'll be wearing these glasses. So like I said, there's a new summer season of anime coming up, so that means there's gonna be a lot of new anime series coming out. And I'm probably gonna end up starting up most of them, but here are some that I'm looking forward to in particular. The first one being Arcana Famiglia. Famiglia, that's a weird word. Probably means something in some other language or something. But this is a series by JC Staff. I didn't really look into it too much. The only reason I'm starting is because it's by JC Staff, and even though I have a love and hate relationship with that studio, I still tend to start at least one JC Staff series a season, if not more. There's just something that attracts me to their stuff. Also, seeing that this is a romance type of series is also a plus. From what I gathered from the synopsis, it doesn't look like anything groundbreaking. It's just some girl who was raised strictly visits her father on some small island, and he asks her to become a leader of some section of the family. So like I said, nothing groundbreaking. It's JC Staff. The picture looks nice. It's romance. Okay, I'll check it out. Next one is RVR. It has a longer name, but I'm not gonna pronounce it since it's like in Japanese, and I'm probably gonna butcher it like crazy. To tell you the truth, this is actually the series that I'm looking forward to the most in the summer season, apart from another one that I will mention later on in this video. The genres are action, adventure, mystery, drama, sci-fi, thriller, and by the synopsis, it sounds amazing. It takes place a bit in the future, 2022. The technology of quantum computers has greatly advanced, and many people have transferred their minds into the cyberspace. So just by hearing that, the world just sounds like an amazing place already. The story is about our main character named Ramu, who has a sister-in-law that was communicating with him on Skype because she's quite far away. She's in this like floating city or something like that in some academy, and she ends up telling him that she is actually speaking to him directly through cyberspace. Later on, this accident happened called RVR Rapture, where so many people ended up putting their minds on this server, where the server overloaded and crashed and everybody's mind was lost. So Remo ends up visiting the floating city to see his sister's body, since all those people's minds that were uploaded into this cyberspace, their bodies were kept in these like tubes with water in them. But he sees his sister-in-law's body just walking around, and he ends up talking to her, and she tells him that she is not the sister-in-law. She is somehow controlling her body. After he hears that, he tries to figure out what the heck is going on, and while he's doing so, a violent attack strikes the apartment. And that's all we get from the synopsis, and I'm just freaking hyped for this series. It looks so damn good. Only thing that I'm scared is that it's being animated by the animation studio known as Zexus, which I don't know too much about, but I'll do a bit more research on them, and hopefully they are a promising studio, because I don't want my hype to go down the drain for this, since it just looks way too good to fail. Next one is Blood Lad. The genres are comedy, demons, vampire, supernatural, seinen. For this series in particular, I actually ended up reading the manga, and I'm practically caught up with it. So you'd think that my hype for this should be quite high, but in reality, I don't really like the manga too much. But I will end up checking out the anime, since it does look quite decent, but overall it's not something groundbreaking or super duper original, but it's still entertaining series. To give you a brief synopsis of the story, there is the demon world, there is the human world. This girl ends up somehow crossing over to the demon world, and while she's there, she dies and becomes a spirit. Stas, being our main character, wants to help her. He is also a boss of a section in Demon World. He's very strong and he is a vampire. And that's where the story pretty much goes from there. He tries to help her and they encounter a lot of things, a lot of fights, a lot of information, and yada yada yada. Nothing groundbreaking, but still entertaining. But still, check it out, guys, if you think this sounds like something up your alley. Next one is Mav Louvre Alternative Total Eclipse. It's produced by Satellite and its genres are action, mecha, sci-fi, mystery. From going off the synopsis, it seems like this story is mainly gonna be focused around mecha battles between these aliens called betas and the humans. Me personally, I enjoy these kind of stories, but again, it doesn't seem like anything groundbreaking, original, but it's definitely still too early to tell. I've always wanted to check out the manga since there's actually a few different types of Mav Louvre series. I don't really know what the timeline is when it comes to that series, but it always caught my eye when it comes to the manga. And if this anime catches my interest, I might actually switch to the manga. But yeah, it looks interesting. Art style looks great. Genres are awesome. And who doesn't love mecha battles between aliens and humans? That's freaking awesome. Next one is Yuki Renza. I totally pronounced that wrong, but who gives? So these genres are drama, romance, supernatural, josei, and me personally, I don't know why, but I've recently been watching a bit more joseis than I want to admit. If you guys don't know what josei is, it's a genre that's mainly focused for the audience of teenage girls around 16, but me being such a fan of shoujo and romance, josei really fits together with those genres, so I don't care, man. I enjoy this kind of stuff, so don't judge me. I personally think that we haven't gotten a good shoujo romance series for quite some time. The last time we got an amazing shoujo romance type series was back when Kaicho Maid-sama came out, and that was years ago. So every time I see a romance series, I'm always like, I gotta check this out, and hopefully it's gonna be as good as Kaicho Maid-sama. Hopefully it's gonna be as good as Itazura na Kiss or Special A, because I totally miss those series because we haven't got any good ones for quite some time. Even though this is a josei, it still has potential to be a really good romance series. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. Next one is Rini no Lagrange Season 2. I'm not gonna mention really anything about it except that it's a comedy mecha type series, which is kind of as well like slice of lifey, and it's produced by Production IG, which is like in my top 3 favorite production studios, and I love it. And I sort of enjoyed the first season. I wanted to enjoy it a lot more. I started to really enjoy it after episode 7, which is about halfway through the series, but I enjoyed it from episode 7 till the last episode, and hopefully it continues from being awesome just how awesome it ended. I'm not gonna go into the synopsis. If you want to look up the series, there's already 12 episodes out from the first season, so check that out if you think it's something that's up your alley. And the last, and definitely not least, drum roll please. I'm an idiot. Sword Art Online! Oh yeah! Another light novel series by Kawahara Reiki is being turned into an anime. If you guys don't know who Kawahara Reiki is, he is the original creator, story writer of the series that is airing at the moment from the spring known as Excel World. And that series is amazing. And Sword Art Online is even more amazing, at least in my opinion. So I have read about 1 volume of the light novel for Sword Art Online. I have also checked out the manga, which sucked, but the anime should be adapting from the light novel, so it's all good. It's all good. So the story is about an MMORPG where in the future they play MMORPGs sort of like they do in Excel World. They're actually in that world and they control their character with their mind. So it's not like we play MMORPGs right now with a mouse and keyboard. This is completely different, which is straight up awesome because it's in the future and I love futuristic sci-fi crap. And this first MMORPG came out known as Sword Art Online, and our main character actually turned out to be a beta tester for it. And once the game launched, so many people bought it because it's the first MMORPG for this Neurolinker. Everybody's playing, everybody's having a good time. Our main character is sort of a loner, but he does find a friend, and he ends up teaching him how to play. That friend's like, oh, I got pizza on the way, so I gotta sign out. And when he tries to sign out, he opens the menu, and there's no sign out button. Oh my goodness. And then a figure shows up and says that, oh, I am the creator of the game, and you cannot sign out until you win this game. So everybody in the Sword Art Online MMO is stuck in there for good until they defeat the game. Which the game's purpose is pretty much 100 floors of a tower, and each floor is huge. It's huge. It's like a city, big. And the higher you get, the more difficult it becomes. And to hit the 100th floor is like insane. Even the beta testers couldn't do it. And here's a catch. If you die in the game, you die in real life. And if somebody tries to take off the Neurolinker off your head, you also die. It fries your brain. So all these people are stuck playing this game, which can cost them their life. Oh man, so damn good, and I have such high hopes for this anime. It's being produced by A1 Pictures, which is kind of iffy for me since I really hoped it would be done by Sunrise, since Sunrise is doing Excel World, and Sunrise is one of the best production studios, especially for these type of anime as well. It definitely fits their style, but I'm not gonna judge it. I'm not gonna judge the animation before I see it. So A1 Pictures, I have lots of hope and faith in you, so you better not disappoint, or else I might have to rage. So if you guys are thinking of checking out an anime from the summer season, this is the one that is a must watch. But yeah, these are the series that I have my eye on in particular, but I'm definitely going to be checking out more. If there's some that are must watch that I have not mentioned in this video, then let me know in the comments below, because I don't want to miss out on any gems. Also, leave me in the comments below which series you are going to be watching, and if you're going to be checking out any of the series I mentioned, let me know what your guys' hype is, what your guys' expectations are for these series. Always looking forward to reading those comments below. You can also be expecting a first impressions video for all the series that start in the summer season after the first episode airs. But yeah, this has been a long one, guys. This has been the longest video I've done in a while, and hopefully you guys still enjoy. Looking forward to reading the comments below. I'm Yokurama. Facebook and Twitter in the description below, so don't forget to like and follow me there. If you like this video in particular, make sure you favorite it. And if you're watching me for the very first time, don't be afraid to click the subscribe button, because you're gonna want to be updated with my latest videos. And baby, I'm out. Peace.